What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. Today we are starting a park building series, building an abandoned park resort. So basically building a park where there was once already a park, but the park was destroyed. And today we're going to go through, we're going to build each enclosure. We're then going to build an abandoned facility in said place. And we're going to go through like that. So as you can see, I've already built a fully functional staff center. I've got 3 unconnected ranger stations there, so I can use the jeeps and turn them into abandoned jeeps. I've also created the entry point to the park, which is on its own separate island over here. As you can see, it's all done. Added quite a few decorations to it to make it look nice. And the same with the staff facility over there. When it comes to the ranger stations, I'm not going to have this connected. You can see I've got a fence around it, and that's to stop the jeeps being able to come back, meaning you can drive the jeeps wherever you want. So at the moment, the jeeps are down there, 2 of them, and these are going to be used for the first one. So the first enclosure is going to be around here somewhere, or around here actually. We could use this bit here. And we're going to do something quite nice with that. Now, around the island, we are going to put invisible fencing. And I think what I might do, actually, is convert this whole thing into an abandoned park. And make sure the visitors can access everything. Because in the brand new update that was released today, there are a few more settings that you can toggle in Sandbox. So you've got... one of the settings you can toggle is now that dinosaurs can no longer be a danger to guests. And I've got that off. So dinosaurs are not a danger to guests, meaning you can have animals just running free. So that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to have quite a few things connected down here. And we're going to do this quite nicely. Now there are certain buildings that you cannot now again, something with the new update is you can now add cosmetic damage to the buildings, but there are some things that you can and there are some things that you can't. Let me show you. Over here I've got the entrance. Now things in blue alert you can add cosmetic damage to, which makes it look really nice. Unfortunately there are some things you can't. So you can't add it to decorations, you can't add it to emergency shelters, you can't add it to paths, and you can't add it to the entry points, which is a little bit annoying. You can also add it to monorail stations like that. So we're going to go from this today, and we're going to do this, and we're going to make it nice. In terms of service buildings, such as staff buildings, just go over here, you can add it to pretty much all of them, except decorations. So that, and everything like that. And when you add cosmetic damage to them, they still work. You can still operate them, which is quite cool. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. What I might do actually is add cosmetic damage to these. To make them look abandoned. Yeah, they look nice. And then we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to start the build. So I'm going to add the path after I've put all the buildings in and all the decorations. So I think over here we'll put an old abandoned power station. So grab some big one of these, look. Put one there, and then put one there. Add a few small ones. I'm literally assuming that you can add cosmetic damage to these. Let's have a look a bit quick, just so I know. You can, yes. That looks really cool. Add a few more things to it. Add a large one over there. And add another small one over there. We are going to connect these up because why not? But I do also need to put some substations in this, so I'm going to put some small ones in there. Alright. Now, can you add cosmetic damage? Oh, you can. Even better. Add a path in. So they're now on fire and damaged and in need of repair, but we're not going to repair them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some elevation around here. I'm going to level this out, don't worry about it. I'm going to make sure the path is all leveled out. I do ideally want the path to be leveled out, so that's what we're doing. This bit does take a little bit of finessing, so just, you know. I do still want a little bit of elevation here and there, like that. Everything is now leveled out. We're going to add some trees into this now. Right, let's go ahead and add some decorations into this. Sorry, just banged the microphone. It's a shame you can't add damage to the thing, even in mind. so the guests can sit down, you know, take in what's around them, watch the dinos go and do their thing. And of course, you've got water all around the island, so there's no shortage of water for them. I'm actually going to add some elevation over here. You can't add much to this, but I'm going to add some anyway. Along with some trees. Add some trees over here. Like that. Right, what we can do now is we can now hook up. You can hook up the to the actual one. Haven't really left myself much space here, have I? Like that. I'm gonna get rid of this really quickly. And put that there. Right, put that one there. That is now looking good. We're gonna take some elevation out of that bit there. Just smooth it out, actually. Just smooth it out. So the path is now connected to the power station itself. I am going to add a little bit, just sort of like coming out. Like that. I think what I'll do then is I'll add some sort of a fence. And what we could do is we can actually take that bit out. What am I doing? An easy way of doing this, isn't there? Add a sort of faux broken fence sort of thing. Can you add? No, you can't. Add defenses. So you got to do that naturally then. That's right. I do need to add an arrival point, don't I? That's what I need to add. What I could do is be a bit crafty about this and be a bit clever, and something like that there. I could add a that one there, that. Right, and then what I do is I'll add a nice bit of water going across, land going across. it will brush out. And what we could actually do, turn that off a little bit. Don't like that. I don't like that much. Like that. Add a bit of elevation to this. There's a slight bit of elevation to it. Forest to it. And that's our rival point. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a bridge. Now, I know what you're thinking. You can't make bridges in Jurassic World Evolution 2. But the fact is, you can make it look like there's a bridge. And the way you do that is with decorations and rocks. So I'm going to get this tiny little bit out. And I'm going to follow the pathway to this. Now this can be a little bit time consuming, so you have to be patient with it. As you can see, look, it is actually following the path, the route of the path. That's what you want to do. So I'm going to quickly speed through this. You have to watch the whole thing. All right. So that's the lights done. All right, that's the lights done. That's one part of this. The next part is to add some rocks. So what I like to do, because we're on the Isla Nublar, it's a tropical one. So grab some big rocks. One there. One there. So 4 big rocks at all 4 corners. Like that. And then we grab the smaller ones here. And we follow the curve of this track. Maneuvering them each time if we have to. And by following the curve of the path, what you create is the illusion of a bridge. And what you get is that, the illusion of a bridge. The thing I like to do, get the paintbrush out, and turn this bit into rock. And that will mimic the colour of the stone. And that also adds to the illusion, in my opinion. It's in my own opinion. You know, everyone's got their own opinion. Park building, like designing, is subjective. So what I like, you may not like. Which is what makes it fantastic. And that is, for all intents and purposes, a bridge. A bridge that I seem to like. And when it's at night time, it really sort of syncs up. what we're going to do now is we're going to connect this to the rest of the other one. And we're going to do this by following the curvature of the island. Go. This is all we've got right now, just a nice power station crafted out of a bit of a dodgy sort of side of the island. It's quite thin, quite small, and we've got a nice little bridge connecting the island to the monorail station. And I do like the idea of this being on its own separate island as well, and having to cross a bridge to get to it. It just means that everything isn't actually on the island. It means you save as much space as you possibly can on the island, and have everything off island. I think is just much better, much better. But yeah, all right. So this is the first bit. So I think what I'm going to do now. All right, let's just. Get rid of that one for now. I want this to look as nice as I possibly can, if you know what I mean. Capture team there. We might not need to actually. We will see. Because we might not need to. Yeah, we are going to, aren't we? Them all
heading to pick up the asset. Collecting asset.
over there.
Transporting asset.
This is going to be one of these things that's going to take a little bit of time, I reckon, but...
Asset transportation complete.
Like that.
Asset transportation underway.
Add some attractions to this.
Asset delivered. Asset
There we go. Wait, what? Okay, let's add some food into this. Add some water into this as well. Do it there, look. Yeah, I know. He's now eating those, so it's going back up, which is good. That's what we need. The raptors are now in. The raptors are now in on an abandoned power station, which is good. So the plan now is to create an abandoned facility. Yeah, look. We have guests in. Is to create an abandoned facility and then make it so it's perfectly visible to the rest of the whole thing. So I am going to add a viewing tower onto this, I think, as well. He's still healing. Yeah. Yep, cool. You having it on sandbox is definitely ideal. Definitely ideal. So I would always recommend that. You know, we are still going to add things like storm showers and stuff like this, you know, because it's just sort of ideal, you know. We're still going to add stuff like this, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but we can still make it look abandoned. We're going to keep these normal. The stuff in the enclosures are going to look abandoned. But yeah, there we go. That is the first enclosure done. And I think it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. We had a few errors on it, but we overcome them and we made it look really nice. An abandoned power station as an enclosure with 4 raptors in there. It is pretty damn good. It is pretty good. Guys, if you like this episode, found it entertaining or educational, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, then tick that bell. And I will see you all again on the next episode. Take care. Ta-da.